addiction take over our lives.
We'll call him Dave. We can't show you his face, and his voice has been changed. He's addicted to methamphetamine, and he's sitting in Mobile Metro Jail on drug possession and manufacturing charges.
I wish I'd never done it now.
Here's how he got there. They say with meth,
See, it don't take long.
for Dave and his fiancée, it took one try.
It's an amazing feeling. You get out there, you're gone. You're in another world.
Dave is almost 40 years old and has been addicted to drugs for 20 years.
Smoke weed or done a little coke here and there.
But marijuana and cocaine weren't enough. He and his fiancée started using meth on the weekends, comparing the high to the ultimate vacation.
We can't afford to go to Disney World this weekend, so we'll spend $50 and get half a gram. We're going to get high.
The addiction grew stronger.
One thing led to another, from a weekend use to an everyday use.
Would you use it more than once a day?
Oh yes, we use it all day long. You spend the whole day trying to figure out how to get more.
Eventually, Dave learned how to make meth. He had a cook live with him for a period of time, and after weeks of what he calls gophering for the cook, getting the ingredients, he was taught how to cook it himself.
Everything that goes into making meth has skull and crossbones on it.
One night, Dave and his fiancée told their 14-year-old daughter they were going to come out to this shed to barbecue. Well, she came out here to ask them a question, and that's the night she learned the truth about her parents.
She would put two and two together. Where y'all going? Y'all been gone forever. And it's like, yeah, and then we come in, we got all these ingredients, and she's looking at it going, that's the same thing y'all had last time.
They told her they'd quit, but with a drug as powerful and consuming as meth, it's easier said than done. Besides physical effects the drug has on its users,
I lost over 100 pounds in less than 3 months.
the mental effects can also be deadly.
Because when you're on meth, you can go several days without sleeping or eating.
That's what happened the day Dave was arrested. He'd been awake making meth for 13 days straight.
I fell asleep. I blacked out. And when I woke up, the whole house was on fire. I was on fire. The room I was in, the house I was in, was on fire.
He received third-degree burns on his face and hands, and now he's sitting behind bars.
If you just make it to jail, you're lucky. Most times you're going to go to the penitentiary. And if you end up in a box, some people say you was best off.
Dave will serve up to 24 months before learning if he'll go to federal prison.
We let the addiction take over our lives.
All for what addicts call the ultimate high. Dave's fiancée was also taken to Mobile Metro the day of the explosion. Their children now live with other family members. Now tomorrow on News 5, we take a look at the statistics. How many arrests are there relating to meth a week? The answer will shock you. We'll also talk with a former narcotics lieutenant who goes into more detail about this addiction.
Do people realize that they're ingesting Drano?
I think when a lot of, especially younger women, when they start off using it, they are offered the finished product. I don't think they understand exactly what it entails, making it. But once a person gets hooked, they don't care about what's in it. They're just looking for the next high.
That's tomorrow night on News 5 at 5 o'clock. Live in the studio, Avery Cotton, News 5.